powerful mage has frozen time in a desperate bid to stop the undead. The people struggle, the undead rise, and every choice shapes your story. Welcome to the world of Storyteller.
Storyteller March of the Damned is a pixel art role-playing board game that bridges the divide between the complexity of traditional role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons or Pathfinder and more straightforward experiences like Munchkin or Monopoly. And here's just 4 of many reasons why you need it in your board game collection. Firstly, the time to set up is quick. You can get into the action and save the world 1 chapter at a time for ultra-quick setups, or all 3 chapters for lengthier sessions. Next, the rulebook. No more 300-page handbooks or Games Master guides. You'll be jumping right into the game with a quick start guide designed to get you adventuring faster than ever. The depth of this game is perfect for those looking to try out something that scratches the tabletop role-playing game itch, but are maybe a little worried about the barrier of entry. And the game world itself is absolutely jam-packed with retro pixel art goodness. Anybody who grew up in the 80s or 90s will have a fantastic trip down memory lane, especially when you see our hand-drawn skill illustrations as well. And why should you trust this disembodied voice of somebody you've never heard of before? Well, that's because other people said so. There's a fistful of reviews on our Kickstarter page from reviewers all across the internet. So set up your tent, light the campfire, stay a while and listen, because Storyteller March of the Damned is available on Kickstarter from 12 PM on the 31st of March UK time, or 7 AM Eastern, 4 AM Pacific for those listening in the US.
Hello and welcome to Get Into Games on Air, a podcast about board games and the people who play them. My name, as ever, is Craig, and joining me for the first time ever is Becky.
Hi. I'm here every week.
Every week?
Every week.
Every week?
Every week we record.
Every week we record?
I'm here.
You mean every episode?
Every episode.
Definitely not every week.
All right. We try our best.
I try my best.
Every time we do this, I'm here.
Ah, okay. Well, it's
not the first time.
It's the first time I've noticed.
How rude.
Okay.
How rude.
Hello and welcome to this episode all about jacket potatoes.
No,
How do you like your jacket potatoes? Are you one of those people who like blast them in the microwave for a little bit and then puts them in the oven so they get a bit of cooking done, and then you chuck them in the oven to like crisp them up?
Well, we're definitely not those people because
we don't have a microwave.
We don't have a microwave.
No, we used to.
Could you do them in the air fryer? Anyway, this is really off topic.
That's a good call in, everyone.
I happen to make
free phone 0800 GITG. Oh, you just laughed so much you spilt coffee down your leg. That's quite humorous. I'm so glad we caught that on camera. We did not catch it on camera, but anyway.
I made the calendar of what we were going to do.
Yeah.
For the rest of half term.
Yes.
And I put it all on the calendar.
You did.
I was organised for once, because people always say you never put anything on the calendar, you never know what you're doing.
Yep.
So I put it all on the calendar, and I happened to write that we were going to have jacket potatoes and do the podcast on the. There wasn't a lot of space, and Greg said, "Oh, we're doing a jacket potato podcast, are we?"
So the question is, what is your favourite jacket potato topping?
Anyway, could you do it in the air fryer?
I don't think. Yeah, you can do anything in the air fryer these days.
Right. I'm gonna have to try that out now.
What's your favourite air fryer meal? That'd be nice.
Oh, no. Let's not launch
jacket potatoes are good.
Stop.
What is your favourite topping? I like a good chili con carne, sprinkling the cheese on there. Yum, 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 yum.
Stop.
I think the standard cheese and beans, though. The standard.
Oh, we've got pulled pork.
Oh, pulled pork on a jacket potato. That's good. Well, I like, when I used to go to Dunelm, they used to have a little cafe in Dunelm, and I used to get jacket potato. I used to get the prawn one.
Right.
Prawns.
Anyway, can we get back to what we're supposed to be talking about?
Prawns, a premium jacket potato.
Can we get back to what we're supposed to be talking about?
Yes, sorry. So how do you cook your jacket potato?
No, not on loop. Come on.
Oh, right, not on loop. We're not talking about loops, lads. Loops are really useful, actually.
Oh,
if you're going to a convention like UK Games Expo, probably recommend getting yourself some loops, because they're quite good for plugging your ear holes up. So there's always that constant drum of noise in the background.
I like that
kind of drives you out. I love a drum. But for some people, they don't like that, and it's too much, and it's all brrr. So having loops in your ear holes, other holes are available, but not for loops. They're really good. There you go. I got us back in the loop.
Okay. What are we talking about this
Today,
week,
we're going to do our roundup that we didn't do for February. And we're going to do our March one. So we're going to do a double roundup.
Double roundup.
Yeah, it's like the song from Encanto. The family one.
Oh, yeah, this is the family madrigal.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
This is the family roundup.
I'm like, of the family, I'm the one that has no ability. Nothing.
What?
Yeah, that's me.
You've got no magical powers.
I'm the house. I'm just depressed.
The house. Oh, Craig. The house is magical.
The house is, well, not by the end of the thing. It falls down. Oh, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for a film that came out years ago that everyone's seen.
Anyway,
well, if you
were in a film,
it gets built again though. It comes back.
If you were in a film, you'd probably want to have like decent wardrobe. So
you probably would. Those the wardrobes you'd want are the ones from Beauty and the Beast, the ones that dance and sing and jump around. Sure. There would be the best wardrobes.
So listen,
if you know where to buy the best wardrobes. Is it IKEA?
Listen, if your current wardrobe has less charisma than a blank player mat and your favourite t-shirt is looking more frayed than a rulebook after a 4-hour session, It's time to upgrade your components. Stop spawning in default skins and head over to Shirts and Merch Etsy shop to gear up with merch that has some legendary tier stats. Premium fabrics, so soft, and designs that complement your board game taste. Support the show, upgrade your inventory, and grab your new merch so that you're the most stylish player at the gaming table.
Yeah.
See what I did?
And use code Buy It Now. No, there's no code. Just buy it. Buy it now.
Buy it.
Yeah, Shirts and Merch are the best merchandise for shirt and dies that we have ever.
Do you know what you should buy from Shirts and Merch? The bags. The bags are flipping amazing.
They do t-shirts. They do jumpers with hoods, hooded jumpers or hoodies. Long jumpers
that cover your behind,
cover your buttocks. Which everyone should cover their buttocks.
I also think
some people do not cover their buttocks.
Yeah, it's going to be convention.
Other than with a board game,
it's going to be convention season soon.
Yes.
And unfortunately, at Aircon, I was privy to seeing a few too many.
Well, let's face it. I felt like Artemis right now. I saw the dark side of the moon.
I saw a few too. So I really think some people need to invest in a little bit of a longer jumper or a little bit of a longer shirt to cover their bits and pieces. We've all had that problem. You're not aware that your trousers need pulling up.
We are not moon shaming right now, but we're also moon shaming right now.
So yeah, you could have that, but the bags are really good and fit loads of games in. I think that it probably fitted 4 or 5, sort of, or 6. If you had small box games, it probably fit tons of
6,000 games.
The bag actually has a handle for carrying, a handle for putting it on your shoulder, and a popper and a little inside pocket. Oh, it's very good.
Very good. And if you are someone who likes a good sup, we go so often, they go, I want a beverage and I want a good sup. They can even put your lovely designs onto mugs and cupwares, which is lovely.
Currently drinking out of my Time Troopers mug.
We're currently supping out of our mugs right now from, I don't like that word.
No, why did you use it?
I keep using the word sup.
That's ridiculous.
I sound a bit gangster though.
Are you trying to be hip with the young?
I am very hip. I'm so hip. You wouldn't believe. Like
people won't believe how hip you are.
Before I wasn't hip. Now
you probably
I'm
need
hip.
a hip
it's
replacement.
Like I've just had a hip replacement. My God, I was building. You know when you're building to a joke, and then some flipping moo cow comes along and steals your thunder, the barbarian.
Well, it sounded funnier when I said it.
Ugh.
It wouldn't have sounded so funny if you said you needed your own hip replacement.
Get along to shirts and
anyway, something really weird happened with Craig as he was walking out to the kitchen today.
Oh yeah, it did. I stood on.
He I don't know what he did, but he
stood on the little metal bits we have, which I can't remember what it's called, but the little metal bit between the two doorways, the two bits that hold the two different carpets down or floors down, little metal thing.
But then he looked like I don't know.
I stood on it, which hurt my little footsie. And then my little footsie went, ouch! So I had to lift my foot.
Knee buckled beneath it.
I lifted my foot up relatively fast for someone as slight as me. And I've got a dodgy hip because I had to spend a whole day in bed. We'll get on to that. And then my hip went, no thank you, Craig, no stepping this way. So then it went, which jolted my whole body to the other side, which is heading towards, in our kitchen, don't worry, the refrigerator, but you don't need to know the whereabouts. So my body went towards the refrigerator, and my whole brain then said, well, I don't want to end up in the refrigerator. So my back then twisted out the way of the refrigerator, which jolted my spinal cord, which then made me go, and I did some kind of funky chicken.
And then you just froze
forwards.
But it was more that you just froze in the doorway. And I was like, you okay?
It was like I caused myself 3 or 4 different injuries at once, and my brain went shutting down. So that was fun.
That's how we spent the whole of the last week, to be fair.
The whole week has been
Everyone's been sick.
Everyone was ill. The children brought home all of the lurgies. There's been the COVID-19 kicking about.
It's not COVID-19 anymore, is it?
It is.
COVID-26.
It's not 26 because it's not a new.
It's a new version.
It's not a new version.
It is a new version. No, it's not the original version.
It's an adapt. It's like a Borg. It's like the Borg.
It's an expansion.
Think about the Borg.
Expanded.
It's the Borg. They adapt. You shoot them, and then they go, I've died. But then all the other Borgs, you shoot them with the same gun. The other Borgs are like, nah, don't do nothing. They adapt, and that's what happened with the COVID-19 variants. People have gone, I've got a cold. Oh, I've got better. And then the cold has adapted and gone, no, I will assimilate you. And it's come back with more like making you tired and diarrhea.
That was way too much information. I don't think people needed that.
I think people... Oh, I'm sorry. If they don't know what the Borg are, then they need to watch more Star Trek. You're not talking about the Borg.
Right. Anyway, moving on. Everyone's been sick. We're all fine now, and we're enjoying the second week of our Easter holidays.
Oh, yes. Phase 2. Completely.
The first week was pretty much a write-off.
It was
Everyone was sick. Anyway, so if you're still listening, we're going to do a roundup of our...
the song from Encanto.
No, the game...
Now, I'm more like...
No, oh my God. The games that we played in February, and then we'll do a roundup of the games we played in March. So I've gone with our top 10 games, although I think there's 9 on February's list. And then I've picked out some of the new games that I thought we could talk about.
Oh, yes.
So in February, we played 73... We did... Yeah.
Hello, welcome to Games on Air, where we don't really speak words.
We played... No, because there's too many plays. We had 73 plays, but it was only 46 games in February. So I'm not sure how that compares to January. I think I might have it in my books.
We probably played some. We probably played more in January. I feel like January was a busier month for gaming.
Yeah. So this was the top 10. So we played... The most we played was...
Good.
It's not called In Ving No Morte. We don't play that.
It's not called that. It's called Risky
Whiskey. So we played quite
from
a lot
Neon Magpie, which is also available from the Board Gamist, but it's also available from Neon Magpie. Sorry about the mild pause in the podcast, but Rebecca just decided to randomly point at either my knee or the laptop that's on my lap.
Craig has got the laptop on his lap and it looks like it's about to slide off. And I'm just worried that we're going to be recording and then it's all going to disappear.
Well,
anyway,
the viewers are in for a treat.
So we had our friends round and we played quite a lot of games of Risky Whiskey, which ultimately ended in one set of friends wanting to buy the game, which was great. But we played quite a lot of rounds of that game, and it was good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, if you haven't played In Vino Morte or Risky Whiskey is essentially a re-implementation with slight difference. What will happen is there'll be a dealer, and they can deal out whiskey or poison. They have to deal out at least one of each. So you could deal out all poisons and one whiskey, and then everyone can trade except for the dealer. The dealer can't swap with anyone, but people can swap the dealer's drink out. But the dealer doesn't get a chance to swap back.
I suppose you're sort of bluffing what you put down. And
a pure fun deduction bluffing game. You have one potion, which is the difference between In Vino Morte and Risky Whiskey. In Vino Morte doesn't have any antidotes, whereas the Risky Whiskey... But you have to choose whether you're going to use your antidote
before you drink. So
if you drink and it's poison, you haven't used your antidote, you're dead. But you have to choose whether you trust the person.
So you might use it and you might have whiskey and then you might have wasted it. But yeah, it was a great game. Again, on that same night, we played lots of Tricky Landing, which was our number 2 game. We played a few games of Old King's Crown.
Yeah.
We played it and then we wanted to replay it to see whether... Because I feel with that game, I wasn't initially sure whether I liked it or didn't like it. I wasn't sure.
Spoiler alert, we still don't know.
Yeah. It's one of those games that you keep uncovering new things, or you're like, I see what you do there. But I think it takes a long time to really master it.
Yeah.
And I think it's better with more players. So we've played it a couple of times now at 2 players. We've played it a couple of times at 4 players.
I think it is, this is sort of like the review of would you buy it? Like, would you recommend it? I would recommend it if you're willing to put the time into it. I think that's what it needs. It needs repetition. It needs repeat plays, and it needs you to want to get it to the table multiple times. I think if you don't want to, if you're someone like us to an extent, we have lots of games. We're lucky and privileged to have that, and we don't necessarily play all of our games lots of times. And I think if you are someone that plays a game once or twice in the year because they have lots of games, then maybe it's one of those ones that you need to think about. But it does keep coming to the table.
There's lots of like edge cases, scenarios where, I haven't factored what happens in that scenario, and then you have to go check the rule books, especially if you're playing with new people or you haven't played it for a while. There's a lot of checking, what happens. I suppose if you really got your head around it, you wouldn't be doing
I think
that.
Also there's still I still feel that there's a big element of luck in your strategy, because really you can't counter for what someone else is going to do. Like
but you can flank, can't you? So you can put a card in a certain area and then you can move that card if you see that you're not going to win that round type thing. But it's the most beautiful game. I love the artwork. I think I've said before, I put the artwork on the wall, but it doesn't bring it, like games like Fromage and Rebirth, they give me so much joy when I play it. I'm excited to play it. I love playing it. I love the experience that you get when you play it. It doesn't give me good feelings. Like it's like, I'm playing a game. I get it. I'm like learning. Yeah, I'm not sold on it.
It's also, and I've said before, it's one of those games that's like is stunning. It's one of the most beautiful games I've ever played or owned.
Production is good.
It also is twice as big as it needs to be.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Well, the cards are all art. There's very little information on them, and they're tarot size cards, so they're big, and it's sort of like the writing could be bigger.
But the writing's so small. But if you put the bigger writing, then you cover up the picture.
Yeah, I know.
So, but that's the only thing. That's my bugbear, is that it's massive. It just takes up so much space for something that doesn't need to.
Bella Vista keeps coming to the table.
Fantastic game.
That's a really great game. I think I prefer it to Cities.
Yeah.
I just like the way it looks on the table. I like the 2-player where you take a second lot of houses and put those tokens on the top.
Previously, I think we've spoken about Bella Vista. I think we said we were planning. We have got it to the table at 2 now, and it does work. That's great. It's just as good.
I like the puzzle of it.
I think the only thing with it at 2 is that you do complete more.
No, we did that wrong.
We did mess up, yes, but objectives are still easily. They're still more easily obtainable at 2 because you're playing more houses than they are at 4. But still, not the point.
And we've played quite a lot of Tally Up.
Mm-hmm.
Sushi Go has recently had a resurgence in our house. We introduced it to the kids, and now the kids are a little bit obsessed by it. And it hadn't been out for quite a long time.
No.
The kids really enjoy it, especially like the chopstick bit where you get to take the chopsticks and then take 2 the next turn.
It's the perfect sign of a simple rule set that when they get it, they get it. Like our youngest 6-year-old knows what they're doing. They know what the sets are to collect.
Yeah.
They know what each things mean.
Now she goes into the shop. Where's the sashimi?
Even like to see the things that's like, when she gets a pair of chopsticks at the end, like it's like, this is a wasted card. This isn't going to score me any points. This is still like knowing. Yeah, it's interesting, making more informed tactical decisions of card drafting. It's good.
Yeah. Tea Garden. We played a couple of games of that.
Love that game.
That's a Thomas Holek game.
Yeah, Tea Garden.
I think SETI. I think I might even prefer Tea Garden to Galileo. I don't know.
It's different. It's different. So yeah, I
think maybe Tea Garden and Galileo are like
side by side.
But is that just because we've played more SETI?
I mean, I don't know whether I would. I mean, I love SETI. I could play that loads, but I think SETI is very. I would put SETI in a different category altogether because SETI is, it's a long game.
Yeah,
especially with 4 players. We've played it a few times now with 4 players, and you're going to sit there. You're in the long haul for that game. Now.
I don't mind though.
It doesn't feel long.
No,
but it's long.
Yeah,
but it doesn't feel like it. But it's great, and it's a real so tight. Whereas the other games they're not quite like that. They're all slightly different. I don't know. I think they're all fantastic designs, and I'm excited to try out some of his other games soon.
We played a couple of games of Sea Salt and Paper on BGA with
Emma from Dungeons and Dimples.
So that was good fun. Don't think she played it before.
No, she hadn't played it before, and it had the extra pepper and extra salt. I still think I love that game with extra pepper. Yeah. I still don't think I'd play it without extra pepper.
Yeah,
I just think that's the best expansion.
And then we've the last one on the list in the top 10 was Mosaic. We played a couple of games of Mosaic.
Oh, Mosaic, as in Mosaic, the card drafting Dixit style one. That's tableau building, not card drafting. Yeah. But it's card drafting as well, but tableau building.
I like the puzzle of it. You're trying to place out cards and have them score the most. But there are some
in a 3x3.
What I like is that some of the cards require you to score all 3. So all 3 pictures.
Yeah.
Have to have this. So it has to have purple in all 3 pictures and in your 3x3 grid or whatever. But then some of them are like, actually score more points for 2 or 1 or like
So it's easy, medium, and hard level cards, which are it's very.
So
cool.
that was February's top sort of 10. Some other games that we played that I thought was worth mentioning. We played Wispwood.
Yeah, Whisper's really good. We haven't played enough of it, I don't think, but it's a really nice tile placement game. For me, I don't know, like my brain can't work out. You're putting the tiles, you're placing tiles to make these grid. You're starting off with 5, I think it is 5x5, then it's 6x6, and then or whatever
it does increase. I can't remember. It increases,
but not having a physical grid in front of you, like you're building.
But you can't.
You have a little ruler.
You could build it out either way, so it depends on which way you want to.
But I find my brain, this is just a me thing, like without a physical thing that I'm putting the tiles on, I know you have the funny ruler thing that kind of helps you with the grid, but my brain doesn't fit it in properly.
That's a problem with your brain.
That's my brain. I've told
everybody else is.
I've told you I've got a problem with my brain. I think everyone has told you that.
We played In the Footsteps of Mary Curie.
Yeah,
which is cool.
That was interesting.
I quite liked the
little cube tower. That was fun.
The poop tower.
Cube tower.
I thought you said the poop.
No, we're not getting back onto yesterday's conversation.
The cube tower, whereby you put some cubes in, but they don't always fall out.
John should have a poop tower in his next game. That'd be so good. Can't go the poop tower edition.
That was really. I enjoyed it. We've only played it once, so I need to play it more. But it's completely different to In the Footsteps of Darwin. I thought it was another game that was exactly the same, just a different theme. But it's entirely different. Like there's other than it's called In the Footsteps of. Yeah. It's not the same game at all. Really.
No, it's an interesting. The way you're doing things is very interesting. Like collecting sets of stuff to pay them in to. Make different stuff.
A couple of games we played when Brian and Ali came for Valentine's Day. Sneaky Goose.
That was fun.
Really good fun. Yeah. Which I think is available on Amazon.
It is on Amazon. It's also available on TikTok Shop.
Is it? The same. TikTok Shop.
You can use a thing. There's a link on my TikTok. You can buy it through that link and something will happen. Maybe I'll get some kind of well done, Craig, high five. But who knows?
Do you know who you could request, maybe, to get it?
Who could you request?
Well, imagine if every time you bought a board game, someone personally made sure it arrived in pristine condition with a thank you note tucked inside.
I would imagine. I could imagine, but I struggle.
Boardgamist.com. We've all dealt with faceless automated warehouses. Well, no need to anymore. Every game is packed with care, beautifully presented with a handwritten note. It's a personalised service that makes unboxing your new game so much more satisfying. Upgrade your collection. Go to boardgamist.com.
Oh, yes.
There's a code, isn't there?
There is a code. If you use the code Get Into Games, you get 5% off your purchase at Boardgamist. So you can go treat yourself to Cozy Stickerville or treat yourself to all of those other games they sell.
And if you are interested in something that isn't on there, then you can just contact Dan and he may well be able to
help you out,
get his hands on it.
Yes, get you into games.
Yeah. Another, we played Phoenix New Horizon. Got that to the table. I really enjoyed it.
I think it's very good.
It's like a tech tree type thing.
Yeah, it's very good. It's got the worst rule book ever made in
But
life.
once we got it,
but that is Devere in a nutshell.
It was enjoyable once we understood what we were doing.
It's very good, and I think the only thing going against it is that rule book. Maybe the theme. The theme is Fallout, the video game, but it's that, but a board game. But it's very interesting. You're sending your workers to do different things. They can only move in certain ways. It's really interesting.
It's the action selection.
The whole thing is on this other board, but while you're working on this other board,
there is a lot of game in that.
Yeah, box. There's a board where you're building like power plants and houses and stuff like that. And you're doing like a little area majority situation.
Yeah.
Then you've got a research track, essentially looks like an Arnott research track where you're moving up this track to unlock different things, and then when you get to the top of these tracks, you can put your little the workers. I don't know what they're not called workers. They're called something, but it's in the game. But they're workers basically that you put on. They're like population.
Then they can go to
and then you go on like objectives,
end game scoring.
Objectives, and then you have other actions that you can take, and then you have a player board, and then the player board lets you get bonuses that you can slip under your player board to give you extra actions. So you just combo up loads of stuff. It's very cool. The meeples are all screen printed, so the attention to detail. I love the whole like floppy disks and the kind of retro 90s kind of. It's an apocalypse. Like you're living underground and you're just trying to come out now after the nuclear winter. And you're trying to like stabilize the earth and repopulate essentially.
I worry that it will pass a lot of people by just because.
Well, I think it has already.
There's a lot of stuff in the box, and like you said, the rule book it's terrible. Okay, but you need to persevere. But the actual game is really good in it.
Well, there's
so once you get past that,
the rule book is not great, but the how to play video on the YouTube machine from Devere is also not great. I didn't find it was as flowy as a lot of their ones are brilliant, but this one just didn't seem to flow, which is, I think, is
because I think it's one of those games where you have to play it through to understand. Like the first playthrough is just a bit like, what am I doing? How am I doing it? Once you've learned that, you can go back, watch the video, go back to the rule book, and then the stuff makes sense. It's one of those kind of
So it's like you've got a grande worker, and you've got other workers that are moving up this tech tree kind of thing, and you are very limited to the distance that you can travel. But if you can manage to get to the top of this tech tree, you then loop back down to the bottom, so you can keep going. What you want to try and do is you want to try and loop this tech tree continuously, so the round doesn't end, so you can do more stuff. But that is more challenging than you would think.
With oh my gosh, my voice.
Yes, your
voice.
With
Brian and Ali, we played Mutagen, which was another interesting.
Yeah, Mutagen from Dranda Games. It's quite an interesting.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. What would you say that was?
It's worker placement.
Worker placement.
Yeah, and you're building like little puzzles out of.
But what I liked about that was that you sort of piggyback off of the spaces that other people go to.
Little gloves.
Little gloves.
I love little gloves.
Oh, and they've got little
gloves.
3D printed sort of plastic
gloves.
Accessories. So when you get
when they mutate.
Yeah, when you get a mutation, you can actually add it onto your characters.
Yeah, they get like little lizard hands and stuff.
We played Rock Hard 1977, which I know had been on your list.
Yes, so when we started
way back in
when we started this podcast, it was 24. When we started this podcast, and it was like games I'm looking forward to play. They were on my top list was Rock Hard 19, whatever it was.
So how did it compare?
It's really good. Yeah. I really like it. It's very cool.
You basically take on the role of a
indie
wannabe
rock
star, going through the motions of performing and trying to get record labels and stuff. But all the components are great. Like there's money in there, but the money has sort of got like tea stains and scribbles on it. So it looks like it was really realistic.
Paper money, but it feels real. And it's all about...
your player board is an amplifier with the dials controlling, resources.
And it's all about not getting addicted to sweets, specifically.
If you like music and you have an appreciation for music, then this game, like Lucia, that kind of thing,
I think
if you're into rock guitars,
it's oozing with theme. Yeah. It's very, very nice to play. I do need to play it some more to give it a full kind of road test. I do like it. I just think it's just one of those ones. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You place your thing, you place your worker out, you do an action, and you do actions over a week.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's the times of the day, isn't it? So morning, noon, and night.
Yeah. But you can't do everything, and you still have to go to work.
And with two players, there's blocked spaces as well.
Yeah,
so you can't do. But it was good. I enjoyed it.
But it's randomised blocked places. So one turn, some places will be blocked, but the next turn, other places are blocked. So there's like a proto third player essentially.
Yeah, that's good. Anyway, just a little aside. Is your dice bag looking a little thin, or are you just a dice goblin in need of a fresh fix? At Mystery Dice Goblin, they've got you covered. All the dice you could desire, accessories, and much, much more. Looking for dice sets or dice with a liquid core, or even willing to delve into a mystery bag? Go to
mysterydicegoblin.com/get into games.
Get into games.
Get yourself 10% off and some nice little deals. It's nice to do these things. Just go there. Just get yourself some dice.
Yeah, boy.
Goblin D's Dice.
It all helps the podcast.
Yes, it does.
So if you could support these lovely people who are supporting us, that would be great.
It would be lovely. It would be a real...
So that was February's plays.
Jinkies.
Shall we move on to March?
I think we should move on to March. Let's march on
to... March...
No. Let us march on to March. You can continue.
In March, we played considerably less. Well, we didn't play less games. We had 56 plays of 43 games.
Oh, that's superb, isn't it?
The games were all different, though, apart from Sushi Go. So I'll do our top 10, and then we've got some honourable mentions of new games. Mostly, lots of them linked to a meetup we had with Board Game Review UK. So, number one on our list for March was Quirkle. Comes out quite a lot.
It does.
It's a favourite of ours.
It is.
Nice puzzly game.
And consider we've only really had it in the...
So it used to be one that we would always play when we went to a board game cafe.
Yeah, we always played it.
We taught the girls.
Yeah.
They really enjoy it. So for anybody who doesn't know, there are...
It's
black...
Scrabble.
Black tiles, and there are 6 different shapes in... I want to say 6 different colours.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, sure.
So, for example, for the red, you'd have a red diamond, a red circle, a red square, a red star, and there's 6 different shapes.
Yeah.
And if you manage to get a line of 6, either colours or shapes, like 6 circles, then you get what's called a quirkle, and you score 12 points. You score points every time you lay down a tile. And you're sort of laying them down like Scrabble tiles.
Yeah.
So you can lay off of other people's. But it's a really good, fun one. It's good for like abstract strategy thinking.
It's a great game. Quirkle, the reason obviously most people will know what Quirkle is, and of course it's a fantastic game. But it is the ultimate leveler. Because it's not word based, because it's not mathematics based, it is purely colour and shape. It is the ultimate leveler so you can play that game with children and adults and grandparents and penguins. You can't play it with penguins. I mean, we've not tried.
No, I don't think you're being fair to penguins, to be honest, because you haven't tested that. So you're
you could potentially play it with penguins.
You could potentially.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's tried, but
okay. Drop us an email to get into games. We've definitely played it with penguins at yahoo.hotmail.org.uk.
Bringing up the Yahoo.
Yeah, bringing up Yahoo.
Okay, so
Yahoo, Hotmail.
The other games that we've been playing, Canal Houses.
Very good.
So you are building
canal houses
out of cards, and you've got shop fronts, you've got the middle of the houses, and you've got roofs. The shop fronts have scoring on them, so they might say, I need 4 flowers in this particular house.
Yes.
But the roofs also have scoring on them, which might say, I need it to be 3 high or 4 high, or I need it to be smaller than another canal house next door to it. So it's a race to get your 4 canal houses built, but equally you don't want to race too fast and not fulfill the houses, because that's where you score the points.
Yeah, it's got a very nice mix of far away, or you get something like Tenby, because that's actually a good game. So yeah, like it's that Tenby
it's quite
kind of
fast. You play it, and then you almost could just play it again, re-rack. It's a lovely box.
It's those
easy to take,
like slide.
Yeah,
nice.
Very satisfying.
It is very satisfying, quick, and
we played quite a lot of games of Molly. Some we've played incorrectly, but we have played lots of games of Molly.
Molly is a lot of fun.
Molly is from the same people that made Alpaca, and we were lucky to pick it up at Games Crusade stand at Aircon.
Yes, and they still have copies of Alpaca and Molly and Foxy.
So Molly is all about moles and you are collecting different coloured moles to put in your underground store.
Mole house.
Yeah.
Den.
And when you
mole bunker.
you get coloured cubes that represent the moles that you find or come up or whatever. I don't know what the theme is.
Moles.
And they go into your secret underground
set or burrow or den
burrow
or holt or mole house.
Yes. And so
Danger
the scoring is based on your lowest mole colour
cube
versus, and then you times it by your highest mole
cube colour.
We're
professionals.
Yeah, we're not really selling it, but it is a really good game now that we've learned how to play it.
Now we play it properly. It's even better.
So we taught
second best game ever made
and Kaz GA14.
We taught them wrong, yeah.
So they probably hate the game.
They love it. It's second best game in the world ever made.
Now we played it just this weekend, the correct way, and it was way better.
It's really good. Second best game ever made ever.
So we will be playing that more at the right way.
Definitely.
We've played a few games of Ape Town. Which you like.
I do enjoy it. I've played it too much. See, this is the difference between Ape Town and Rebirth. I love Rebirth and can keep playing Rebirth. Ape Town, I'm like, let's put it on the shelf for a while and then I'll bring it back out. I do really like it. It feels rebirthy. There's that closed economy of money. There's only a certain amount of money around the table. You're going to pay to move, but when you've paid to move, someone else is going to hoard all that money. And it's a bit clunky. People don't think the lemurs work, but turns out the lemurs do work.
I think that it's hard to get your head around the scoring the first time you play.
Yes.
Whereas Rebirth, it's just very straightforward, right? You're going to score for like big groups of things. You're going to score what you're getting on the cards. You're going to score for castles. It's quite easy to understand that. Everybody understands that.
Yes.
Even if you haven't played a board game. Whereas I think the lemur thing and when you score the banana factories and etc. is quite tricky to explain.
It's scoring things immediately, and then you've got two lots of things that score not at the end, but when a district is full. And it's like, oh, so I can score that now, but not yet.
But until you see it happen, you're not really sure. And then when you see it happen, it might be too far into the game for you to change your strategy. And I think that's where the pinch point is, because you're like, oh, right, yeah, I got it. But now I just know I've not done very well or whatever it is. But it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
We played a few games of Dewan, which we won't be playing anymore. So that's good.
So Dewan is the current kind of hotness at the moment. There's been it's already disappeared into the ether and no one's talking about it. But that's not the point.
This is the problem with hotness.
It looks pretty. It photographs really, really well. The artwork is stunning. The production is beautiful. It is Ticket to Ride with a few steps more. You're
collecting cards to move out.
You're basically you have two actions. You can place a building, or you can take two cards. The wrinkle is that the two cards have to be next to each other in the card row of 6 cards. So you have to take those two cards. You're collecting cards, and then you can, in Odin's Ravens style, play cards that match the land types in front of you from one of your settlements to the other settlement. And you're playing those cards down, and then you can build a settlement on that last one. If you go through someone else's settlement on your little journey, you have to give them the card of the colour that they're currently on.
I thought you just had to pay them.
No, you have to pay them the card that you have to give them that card. That's how I read it. There are modules in the game. They change things. They add a little bit of complexity. There's floods that change the landscape as you're playing the game. There are volcanoes that... Oh, yeah, Brian's going to be listening to this podcast, so there are volcanoes. I won't talk about those.
Why? What happened with Brian and the volcanoes?
Oh, because I did a review on YouTube. I have a YouTube account, just a thing where I did it, and I didn't mention. And I said there are volcanoes, and I didn't mention the volcanoes. And he was like, "I want to know about the volcanoes," so I didn't. I just ignored him. And then
how rude!
well,
I'm sorry, Brian.
I didn't.
You're being ignored.
I didn't actually ignore him. I just said I wasn't.
You're not performing a public service at all. You're meant to.
I wasn't going to tell him.
The people asked the questions. You are meant to answer the questions. Rude!
I've told the people. Anyway, so I won't speak of volcanoes.
He can't anymore. He doesn't own the game anymore.
Yes, I don't own the game. It's gone. Sad times. But it's interesting, and I think it is a pure gateway game. And I would say if people are just getting into the hobby and they're a bit bored of Ticket to Ride, then absolutely go for this. Plug it into your veins, play it. You'll enjoy it because you're used to the mechanics of it, and it's a good way to learn a bit more of an advanced...
It's not a bad game. It just wasn't for us.
I'm not saying it. Did I say it was a bad game?
No, I didn't say it was a bad game.
I said it had volcanoes in it, and I wouldn't talk about them.
I'm just explaining where I'm at with it. I think it was a fairly nice game. I just didn't require it in my life.
I think there's better out there.
We are currently in our be more discerning phase.
I think you call it an era these days.
Yes, we're in our be more discerning era.
We're in our
not every game is the best game since sliced bread, and we will try to just make sure we only keep games that are really worth keeping.
I think it's actually called That Game Won't Fit on Our Calyx era.
No, it's not called that, because I would make space for good games and have made space for good games, but we have to be a bit more discerning now. We have to be, not every game.
We can't play all the games.
Is going to get to the table all the time.
No.
So therefore, they should go to better homes where they will be loved.
Yes.
They
probably do have better homes as well, to be
fair. So we also played Dice Miner.
Insulation.
We've played lots of Hot Streak.
Hot Streak's fun.
Thanks to Shirts and Merch,
yes,
who kindly purchased it for us at Aircon, which we were very grateful and totally blown away by. We've played a lot of that game. It's really good fun. I was going to mention Magical Athlete, but there's a lot of talk about the two of them. Yes. Magical Athlete and Hot Streak.
Two silly racing games that came out at the same time.
And
silly in a good way.
We had managed to stay away from both of them, to be fair. And initially I was like, well, I don't think we need Hot Streak. It looks like just characters running down a racing track.
Craig, of course, was trying to get...
We played it at Aircon, and then I saw... this is great. This is bidding. Like, the characters are cute. They do all these weird, funny things. You never quite know what's going to happen. Like, I get it. It's great. So we have it now, and we were actually able to play Magical Athlete when Nick
Boardgame Review,
so that was great to be able to compare them. I actually think that Magical Athlete is... You have to read more. You have to understand what your character does and the role it has.
There are tactics.
And how it affects other players.
Yeah.
So there is that. I actually think for inclusivity, like for children to be able to play, for adults to be able to play, for the older generation to be able to play, I actually think Hot Streak is perfect.
Yeah, Hot Streak is pure silliness, and you can make educated guesses, but at the end, you're just down to
the last game we played, I think the fish had sort of been in last.
It never made it. It fell over.
Had been in last place every single time, and then on the last race, but I could not tell you why, suddenly was in first place.
Yeah, the cards came out.
Our daughter had bid
risky bids
on it and got loads of money.
But so
I like that.
Whereas I do think, I like Magic. I did enjoy Magical Athlete. I just think it is more tactical. There are more choices that you can actually make.
You switch the board.
Yes, it's roll and move, and you're just rolling a dice to move. But your actual characters do a lot of stuff, and I think with the right order, with an older set of players, like grown ups, and not kids particularly. I think it does suit.
I think Magical Athlete, though, is one that if you send it up and you get into the character that you're playing on that particular round, that's where the magic happens. Whereas the hot streak, the magic happens whether you're
organically, you just by turning the cards.
I don't know.
It's all going to go.
That's my feeling on it.
Bonkers, yes.
We played quite a lot of Boreal.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's quite nice. So that's an interesting. Like you're going on a journey, you're visiting sites, you're building a tableau pyramid in front of you. To score, and the cards. It's one of those games. There's not many of those where you put cards down and the cards you place where you place them score in different ways based on what you're placing.
You love those.
There's none of those.
You love them.
I haven't seen one of those games been released yet at all this time of life.
This one's good though.
It is. Yeah, a lot of them are good. I do enjoy that as a mechanic. To be fair, but this is really good. And what I really like is that it's a 2-player only game. You sit essentially opposite sides of this bar where the cards are, the grid of cards, and you'll have numbers 1 to 8, and you can only buy cards as high as your strength, what you can afford. But on the other side, it says 1 to 8. But the card that is the card that is an 8 for you
is a 1.
Is a 1 for your opponent.
That's really interesting.
And it's really interesting. You're like, I really want that 8, and that's a 1 for you. Oh no, it's really different. So it's very that makes the game super interesting. And again, really beautiful art and very clever game. Very clever indeed.
Sushi Go also featured highly in March, and then we played Concordia.
Oh boy,
which is when you find a game has been out for ages. I think it was 2013. Ooh, jinx. Oh, you're going to hold on to... Oh, I'm jinxed. Anyway, I'll have all the bad juju. That's fine. You can talk now. Craig.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the land of me being able to talk again. Because what was going to happen if I spoke? You were going to hit me. You do that anyway when I don't do the washing. Yes.
What?
Domestic abuse.
Oh my gosh.
Dial 0800.
So, what I loved about playing Concordia was it's probably a game that now...
It's not about aviation.
I don't think anybody... It's not mentioned very much, I don't think. I mean, it might be, but I've not seen it because everybody is like, new game like the one, and great. And obviously that is how the board game industry works. Create a new game, people buy it. Create a new game, people buy it. Create a new game. Yes, I get that. Our hobby does not exist if no more games are created.
Correct.
But every once in a while, I love it when you find a gem that you hadn't found that's from ages ago, or something comes back to the table and you think, yes, this is a game that time after time stands the test of time. And I reckon Concordia is one of those games. It has a mechanism I really like, which is you get a set of cards and they're all the actions you can do.
Yeah.
And you use those actions up, and then there is one card that you can play that gets all those actions back. But you can build your hand. You can add more cards into your hand to get better actions. I really liked the action that allowed me to do what you had done.
Yeah.
Which is a great action, because then you don't have to use your action card that specifies that action. You can use the replicate action, which is great because then I'm replicating you and I'm not using up my precious resources. It's a dry Euro set in Italy, where you're collecting resources and putting out boats and
you're trading and
people.
Everything like that. It's so good.
When I say dry, it's not dry to play.
No, it's so good. And I saw some little bits of the Awaken Realms production of it, and proper boats.
No.
And it's tempting. Although, I don't think it's needed. I think exactly what it has in the box, that you get for Concordia is exactly what you need. You don't need
what I think
whistles and bells.
I've seen like the Castles of Burgundy luxury deluxe, with the actual building, and like, yeah, it's okay. It looks great when you play.
Stunning to look at.
It looks great, yeah, but essentially it's the same job as putting out a normal tile,
Correct.
isn't it? It's got a sheath on it. Okay, it's got like, I get, if that's your favourite game and you want to like spruce it up, fair enough.
Yes.
But it doesn't add anything to the gameplay.
No.
Like sometimes I would say, I don't know, like Flamecraft, where you've got the actual resources. Not actual resources, because you haven't actually got meat. But, like you've got the
there's a weird smell coming from the kitchen.
You've got the premium
ham in there.
resources. It just makes it more tactile. So when you're playing it,
it feels better.
I don't know.
But yeah, Concordia is just fantastic, and I recommend that everyone plays it. And if you have already, you have. If you haven't, play it because it's so good. And there's a reason it's up so high on the BGG hot list. Just 29, I think it is. Is it?
Yeah. Although, as we've all discovered, thanks to Ordinary Board Gamer, most of us haven't played the games in the top 100.
Yeah, exactly.
So some other honourable mentions of things that we've played.
Yep.
We played Crokinole for the first time.
That's true.
At Aircon.
That was good.
Which was really great.
I really enjoyed that.
Now I wish we had a Crokinole board.
One day.
Very good fun.
One day.
We played Above and Below. I've always wanted to play.
Yeah.
One of that series. Like, I think there's Above and Below, Near and Far.
Yeah.
Is there another one?
Yeah, there is.
Can you remember what it is? Nah, okay.
Up and down, left and right. Bread and butter, I think it is.
We've only played it once. I would say I enjoyed it, but I want to explore more. I quite liked the mining element where you go and then you read the book and it tells you what you find. And it's a bit like Vantage in that you're discovering things, but there's a bit of a game to it too.
It feels more, it feels, to me, it feels more like you can do more stuff in Vantage. But I do feel, I would worry, obviously that's why there's up and down, left and right, bread and butter. That's why there's so many of them. There's
bread and butter is not part of that.
It could have been.
No.
Should be.
That's a 1% question, Craig. You've got that on your
mind. I worry that it could run out, like, you play it, and if you play it enough times,
you're like,
know okay, I know what to do.
Yeah.
And
you're going to hear the stories.
But that's why there's all the other versions and bread and butter and
stuff. We played Picture Perfect.
Yeah,
we got that in the Keen.
That was on my way back when. Was on my list of most wanted games to ever own. Was
I think
Picture
I
Perfect
enjoyed that more than Red Carpet.
It's better than Red Carpet.
Red Carpet, you are playing with other people and moving celebrities essentially down a red carpet and taking pictures with your phone. This, you're setting up a photo, but you're not interfering with somebody else's photo. So everybody has the same characters and the same ornaments, etc. A table, and you get some information about where the characters like to stand, but you don't get all the information. And then there are certain cards or events that each round that tell you what information you can share with each other, and you swap. They all go into like
little
Cluedo envelope type thing.
It's cool. I really loved it.
Then at the end you score how many points.
Yeah, the only thing I think is about I don't enjoy so much is though you take the photograph of it, because that can be wiggled around to.
Yeah, but the whole point is. Yeah, the whole point is that though, because some people don't want to be seen, and depending on where you're standing, that person might be able to be seen. But if you can take the photo and the person's not being able to be seen, then you get the point.
Yeah,
I get it.
I love that, and I love it. It's just so weird. You get some really weird, like like really weird things like the old we
the
had
dog wishes to stand next to the table.
Man. The old man wanted to stand next to the child but didn't want to be seen. It's like, have you been on the I think I saw your name on the Epstein files. I'm pretty sure.
And also sometimes you can have like weird things like, I want to stand at the back but I also want to stand at the front. And you can't obviously
I want to be at the table but nowhere near the table. Do not let me go near the table. I do not like the table.
I don't think it's going to come to the table very often.
Or it will, depending on the mood of the envelope. No.
Yeah. But I think it's every so often it will come out as a little bit of fun. It's a fun
I can't
game.
imagine playing it more than just us two.
I think the kids might play.
Yeah. But I feel like there's... I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had.
I think it's a filler game.
Yeah, but I think it would take too long to be classed as a filler game. If you had 4 players,
no, but I think like if you were having a games day and you were having like say a SETI and a galactic cruise, you might just put that in the middle as something fun to do, a bit lighter that takes your mind off. Strategizing all the time. We played with Nick. We played quite a few games. So we played For a Crown, which I love. Is the best game ever.
Very good and
very fun.
Yeah, For a Crown is essentially it's just really mean, but it's mean in the best possible
Not
way.
in a horrible way.
Because you're mean, but you need to know you're going to be mean to everybody. But the beauty of it is you're going to be mean to everybody. Like,
it's not a pointed, I'm going to be mean at Craig
if you are playing it. I don't like take that games in the grand scheme of things. I don't mind it if it's kind of fair take that, if that makes sense. Like you have to, like the game is making you do everything. Because if in For a Crown, you are particularly picking on one person, you are going to lose the game.
Yeah.
I don't see how you can win.
Because everyone will then gang up on you.
Yeah. Like, so I had like loads of gems, but by the end of the game, I had done really well and everyone noticed that. They were like, well, it's all on you. And I was like, well, that's fair because I've got so much now. You need to come to me. Like, you are making...
But some games feel targeted, but this didn't feel like that. And if you do what Nick did and upgrade the gems to like proper big
plastic
gems,
chunky
they
gems.
look so cool because they're all like oozing out of the
little secret treasure chest you have where you hide your coins and you hide your
and then you can sell the family heirloom for 10 more.
You'd be disgraced but you sell it for more gems. But it's and getting into the theme of it as well I think really helped that one as well. And it's anthropomorphic animals, so I do feel like in our life we cannot have enough anthropomorphic animals, so give me more of that. But I love it.
We played Loaf, which apparently is a Marmite game. I definitely see that.
Yeah, I
didn't fully understand the strategy, I don't think.
Yeah, because we played it once, and maybe if we'd played it a second time, we might have got it. But you're playing numbers, but you want to be...
You're a baker, aren't you?
You're a baker. No, you're a baker.
You're a baker.
No, you're a baker. What's this got to do with...
You're a baker.
Yeah. I'm the best baker. Some people I'd say I'm a master baker.
All right. Okay. There's nowhere I can go from there now.
Cream buns.
Oh. Nice. Right. Anyway, I think you're a baker in that game.
You are bakers, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're trying to be the best baker, the master baker.
You're trying to do just enough work to get by, aren't you?
Yeah.
But not do too much work, but not do no work.
You want to be like in the middle.
But the math on the game confused me a little bit, and the cards change. So sometimes you want to be in the negative. It's hard to explain. Apparently, according to Nick,
numbers, it does things.
Men like it and women don't like it.
I can't account to that.
I didn't not like it. I didn't understand it fully. I think it needs a few more
think he
things.
said men. He said he's found in his playing it with
that's
people.
what I meant. I mean, I didn't mean like he's done a general survey of the
ladies.
Whole...
Not for you. fellas, come on, let's get loaf.
No, I just meant in his sphere of when he'd played it.
Yes,
it was mostly noted that the men liked it and the women didn't like it. That's all I meant.
We love a sphere.
We also played Kalamala, which is the most excellent game.
It's on the list.
It's a very cool game.
Kalamala
from
is
Alley Cat
Games. Yeah,
it's one of their heavier.
Yeah, worker placement. But really cool worker placement, like Galactic Cruise, where you essentially place a tile down and you can do 2 actions atop the 2 actions that link it, and you can do both those actions, and then there's a timer essentially, so you're sending in your little worker fellas that have gone out, and then they go on to another. Once a stack goes up to like 3 high.
3 or 4?
3, but the 4th one I think activates it to turn it into a round objective, and then you have to score that round objective, and then so you might not necessarily work to the first one, but you might be working to the second one. It's fantastic. It's very, 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 very good. I would like to try it too. Nick did say that potentially if you're buying it just to solely play it at 2-player, then maybe it's not the best game. It's better with more people, and I can totally see that. At 2, it adds a dummy 3rd player. But I'm very excited to one day get that. That is on my list currently in my list of 4/5 games that I need to get into my tummy.
We played Camping Season with all the deluxe components, the many deluxe components.
Oh my god, yeah. So
I actually really like the game. You're not so sold on it, but I actually like it.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a bag builder.
I prefer it to the Bear Adventure.
Yes, it's better than that. It's a tile placing, bag building, resource management, card.
It's everything. It's pretty much everything.
And it's got these lovely dials of money. So the money's like a big
$1. You're running a caravan park.
The metal on the upgrades, yeah. You're running a caravan
and you've got to keep the amenities well kept. Otherwise, they're going to disrepair. Obviously, the toilets start overflowing, and there's a fire or whatever.
And then got Larry to do the paperwork. He's always there. He's really annoying. He's really expensive.
You can build out more like tent spaces and caravan spots, and then you pull out
little discs out of a bag
from your bag, and then
the caravan.
If you can put them in your caravan park, then great. And when you've filled up your caravan park, that's it, and then you score.
But then you pull out like essentially a cherry blossom from
a cherry
blossom from
and blow up the whole caravan park.
And then that will make maintenance, and you have to roll the maintenance dice, and if you're like us, you get to choose one of the 6 dice towers and roll the dice and see what happens. And it's a good game. I will grant it is a good game. There's a lot of setup to it. We have a lot of Durexy.
It's fun.
Durex. That's the wrong.
Really
that was the wrong word. Deluxe stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think there are many games
like
about
the dog.
About
camping. No.
Camping. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
No.
And then the other game that I think has hit our table quite a lot, but is fairly new, is Carnuta.
Carnuta, yes, that is a lovely game. I do enjoy that. You are to become the greatest druid. The druid competition has come around again, and you are in quest to become Druid of the Year. And you are. Why did you look at me like that?
Because it doesn't say anywhere on the box, you become Druid of the Year, does it?
I feel like at this point I want to stand up, pass Rebecca the laptop.
Does it say Druid of the Year?
It exactly says
right.
Druid of the Year.
All right.
Thanks for watching my review, everyone.
All right.
Can't even get the
It says Druid of the Year. It's
your
funny thing to say.
Your wife to say to watch your content that you make. You can't even get her to watch it. What hope do you have anyone else watching your content that you create? If your own person you live with in the house doesn't watch your content.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is a serious conversation that people really need to start having with other people in their lives so they don't watch them.
Oh my gosh, right. Anyway, and people are bored now, so let's go.
We have to remember Sometimes people are just
right.
just
So
mean.
it's for Druid of the Year.
People are just mean.
Oh my God.
They're just really, really mean. Yes, it's for Druid of the Year, and you are trying to make potions. You're having a potion off. It doesn't say a potion off on the back of the box, but it does say Druid of the Year. Anyway,
well, I just know that you usually change people's game names.
Absolute rubbish.
You change the rules of the game, like Wandering Towers, and you talk about squishing wizards and the blood of the wizards and all of this.
Absolutely never.
So happened. I was thinking that you just elaborated a little too far.
Bees in the Rain. Bees in the Rain is April or something. 14th of something. It's coming May.
Kickstarter.
Yeah. April. It's April, isn't it?
It's not called Bees in the Rain.
Bees in the Rain. Yeah.
No, it's not called Bees in the Rain, is it?
And
it's called Before the Rain.
And I can't sleep at night.
Time Troopers is nearly here.
I can't sleep at nights. Games. That man. Evan.
Right. Anyway. Back to Carnuta.
It's very good.
Druid of the Year, yeah.
You basically, you have Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon.
So, Jesus Christ. I just saw the microphone pitch out there, so sorry for you driving to work at the moment. You've just heard
We've already established they don't drive while they listen.
People drive while they listen, especially Catherine from No Drinks on the Table. She'll be driving her bus. On train. She's listening. Whatever they're doing, they're out. They're not at home, not drinking tea, they're not doing their office work, they're not doing paperwork, they're not brushing their teeth. They are driving to work.
Anyway, Druid of the Year.
So Druid of the
Sun
Year.
and Moon.
You basically play your Sun and Moon tokens.
I was so tempted
or you flip them to be able to gain more cards, to gain ingredients. And each card that you gain, you play a card, you move up your little dial. Those cards will have like game scoring objectives. So you might take a plant, but the plant doesn't score on its own. You need like eggs and skulls. For every egg and skull you get, you might get 6 points. So then you're starting to collect egg and skulls. But then those egg cards that you collect will have for every mushroom you can get 4 points. So then you're getting mushrooms, and those mushrooms might say for every skull and honeycomb you get, they'll score you X amount of points. So then you're trying to collect them as well. So there's lots of collecting. And then when you've played 11 cards, everyone else has a turn. Then whoever's got the most points, Druid of the Year.
Druid of the Year.
Druid of the Year. That's what they say.
But it has a very funky mat.
It does. It has a funky playmat if you buy the funky playmat.
It has a very funky dial that moves up to say how many cards you've got.
Has a nice slidey production value. Some clickety-clackety tiles.
Clickety-clackety tiles.
And then some
always
cardboard
good.
Components, some lovely cards.
Picture artwork's good.
The box itself
the box
is cool.
Amazing.
So the box has a picture of one of the druids, potentially the druids of the year. We don't know that yet.
Yeah.
And it's got like a dust cover, but the dust cover comes off, and on the back of the box it's got another druid of the year potential. And then you can turn the box around, put the dust cover on, and the other druid of the year, potential druid of the year, is then on the front of the box. So whichever way around you want the box, whichever druid of the year you want to be druid of the year, you can have that druid as druid of the year currently. And it's really good. I like it lots. Play it lots and lots and lots. We also played that other game, didn't we?
What
the one
game?
That came. Predictions. All in predictions. Do you remember? The poker one by Phil Walker Harding. It's about poker, and you predict, and then you basically set the cards up yourself. You play a thing, you predict what you want. You say, I want that one, and then you take that one. Not like Little Britain, but you just take that, and then you play it, and then you have a hand of cards, and you might score some things. But basically what you should do is every time you play a card, play the one that gives you a rune, because that's how you score points. And if you just keep doing that, you score loads of points and you win the game. Really sold that one. It was good.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
did
I
I
thought.
say it was good? Right, okay.
Anyway, so that was the roundup. The roundup
like
of the
in,
games
Encanto.
we played in February
and March.
and
We
March.
probably played others, but
we probably did.
they're probably not worth.
We
mentioning.
don't record every.
I mean, we definitely played a game of Men Nefer, but that won't be on the records because someone didn't probably.
It is on the
They didn't
records.
put it
I
in
just
the,
didn't mention it because it wasn't a new one.
They didn't put it in the on the records
I
because
did.
they didn't win. So who am
No,
I to say
I did
that?
put it in
Who
the
am I
records.
to say that would be the type of thing that would happen?
I did put it in the records,
No one
but I didn't think
actually
anybody
knows.
required to know about
Everyone
it.
needs to know about Men Nefer because people don't play it, but that's an interesting one as well. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time.
Yeah. So we did it.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did a podcast episode. That was fun, wasn't it?
It was.
Everyone had a lovely time.
I'll be here next time, even though Craig will say it my first time again.
Yeah, probably. Whether you are here next time, who knows? You might not turn up. You might be off.
Well, I've done the new ad field.
You might have gone getting a skinful again. You might be going out.
Oh my goodness!
On a gadabout. I'm gonna
going to the library.
I'm going to go down the library. So if you'd like to come to the library with me, please,
with your fancy poker set.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Come to the library with me and play my fancy poker set. Yes. So if you want to have a fancy
pirate poker.
If you want to have a fancy poker round in the library,
let you know.
Let me know. Yeah, drop me a DM. Well, the D stands for direct message.
What did they think it would be?
I don't know. The perverts out there, all of them, dirty perverts.
Wow. Yes, especially you, Brian.
Whoa! I didn't say it. I didn't say that. I thought it. Brian's out catching strays. That's all right. Also, apparently, Steve didn't actually send out those wicker baskets of games that he promised everyone, so that's a bit of a weird one.
Oh my God, Steve!
If everyone could chase up Board Game Waffle,
what is wrong with people these
on
days?
The internet machine?
Wicker baskets full of games never arrive.
Go to Instagram, search Board Game Waffle, and just type in on any of his posts.
I thought they came with sausage rolls as well.
They did.
Oh.
Yeah, just type in "Where's my wicker basket, Steve." just hashtag "Where's my wicker basket, Steve." I think maybe that's just the hashtag of the show. If you've listened and got this far, please type in on the post that this is on, or in the comments. Just put hashtag "Where's my wicker basket, Steve?"
And then at Board Game Waffle as well, just for extra.
And obviously at Board Game Waffle, you have to do that. That's the only way. I would say at Always Play Blue, but you never know. I don't know what that means.
Right, I think we've lost the plot now.
You had the plot.
Well, I try to have the plot, but that's where
it's all gone.
You always veer off. It's so difficult trying to keep the plot.
I couldn't find the plot. Well, the plot, we got through it, didn't we?
We did get through it.
We talked all about the games we played in January and February.
Yes.
Did we?
Yes.
January and February.
No, February and March.
Got her. Yeah! I'm the big champion of the day. Best in the world. That's what they call me. WrestleMania.
Okay. Right. Let's leave these lovely people to get on with the rest of their day.
Oh, yeah, both of them. Yep. I hope your drive has been nice. Look forward to you parking up now and going.
You must stop wherever you've got to. You must stop immediately. The podcast has ended. You can travel no further.
Pull onto the hard shoulder. You are now at work. I don't care where you are. You are at work.
Just ring in and say, I have arrived. I can go no further until the next podcast is on.
Sorry, boss. Can't make it in today. I'm in the hard shoulder. And if you are the boss, say, sorry, staff. We're closed. Have a day off. Thanks so much.
And
for
remember.
Remember to get into
roundups. Get into Kalamala.
Yes.
Games. Get into games.
Kalamala games.
Get into games. Just get into games.
Yes.
Get into games.
Get
into games. Oh my God.
Your physical
Are
body.
there any boxes you could actually get into? Get into a game now. Get into a game box now.
Get your physical body into a goddamn box. I don't care what box it is. You can get in Gloomhaven if you're small enough. You can get into Stomp the Plank, the XXL one, or the normal size one. I don't give a damn. Just get into a goddamn game now.